What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video with me, your bold boy Scribe. How the devil are we all doing? Okay, I'm glad we had this conversation. So I recently put out a video going over the new Dark Decimation at the high end, sort of going over this is what the Relic 10 tier looks like, this is what the Underman is at the Relic 9 tier, sorry, where you can go in with just a Relic 8 Darth Vader duels end alongside your Maul, and you can duo the event to save some resources there. A lot of people are getting stuck on the Gear 12 tier. I've already put out 3 or 4 videos today, and I didn't have time to do this earlier, so I'm doing it now. Yes, Gear 12 is totally possible, guys. So I'm going to go over the strategy and the modding and the approach, and hopefully I can help out a bunch of the other people that are in that free-to-play bracket so that you can help get some of your rewards. It will take some remodding and a proper approach, guys, depending on where you are at. All right, roll it. So this is my free-to-play account. The Scribbles account just hit 4 million GP, just over a year old, a year and 2 months, and I did okay in the last era. I deliberately saved crystals, put it towards unlocking Maul, got the 4-star Maul unlock. The rest of the characters are like 4 or 5 stars. Okay, so I've already gone through and done this tier 1 once, 3-starred it, no problem, using the Gear 12 units and my Gear 10 4-star Maul. I'm going to see if we can do this without using Maul. Just going to take him out of the team to see if you can do it. Just, yeah, sure, granted, 4-star, 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 all Gear 12. I don't think I've put, like, I haven't even got the Omegas on here, guys. I won't even touch the Omegas. Yes, remodded, because if you are trying to do this Gear 12 and you want to have some level of success, remod, guys. You only have to do it once and then you can send it all back. Okay, so turn order, in my opinion, you want Vader going first, then you want IG-90 and then Asajj, okay? Yeah, I mean, you could just make sure Vader goes first, right? So I'm just modding for speed more than anything, because the mods on this account are not great. Got IG-90 at 304 speed with pathetic offense. We've got Asajj Ventress over here at 285 speed, and she's got 3366 offense. And Vader over here is at 305 speed, and he has got 3870 offense. As you can see, we have not got Omegas on here. We do not have Zetas on these abilities. We certainly don't have Omicrons rolling. So no Zetas on any of these guys, no Omegas on any of these guys. These are untouched since the start of the era, or the end of the era, and I've just put on good mods. Okay? So here we go. Here's the approach. Phase 1 is the hardest, okay? You want to start off with this second special from Vader. You will always lose. That's going to strip off all of the buffs over here, and then you want to use the special from IG-90 targeting Princess Leia. You want to defeat Princess Leia as soon as possible. We do the AoE and Princess Leia dodged because she's rude like that, and we place Disciple on the only unit that can get it, which is IG-90. Alright, so unfortunately, because she got that dodge, we are going to have to waste some time, and we might be in a little bit of trouble. I don't know. This is my first time doing this live with you guys here. We lost Vader, so I'm just going to back out. Simple as that. It might be worth trying to apply some of these Ommis to get that little bit of extra damage output and that sort of thing. But let's just go ahead and see if we can get this done without. Like I said, with your boy Maul in there, very, very easy. I wonder, is it worth... Oh, well, I've just direct focused. I was going to say, is it worth actually focusing down on Princess Leia with that first special instead of putting out Disciple? Unfortunately, Leia is the problem unit here. She does a lot of damage, and I mean a lot of damage. So if we can get rid of her nice and quickly, that would be a good boon for us. Looks like she's causing some issues, but we may be okay. It depends on where she focuses her damage, I guess. All right, let's see if we can hopefully get her and try to not have her target Asajj. Okay, great. We might actually be okay because the counterattacks are going to destroy her. So you need a little bit of luck, a little bit of RNG in that first wave. I'm going to keep the AoEs going. This is a little bit of a problem wave, I feel, because there's quite a lot of units, and I'm a little bit concerned that the damage output might be a bit scary. But it looks like we're not too bad, actually. I'm going to save the AoE, the first special rather. I want to try and wait and hold these specials for later on in the round where it'll become a little bit more important. Alrighty then, so let's go over here. I should probably just focus on the clone trooper, get rid of him, and then we can go over here. Definitely want to save that second special. Get rid of Chupio as well. We got the death mark because we had the bonus turns over here. So if you see this little blue counter of Vengeance, once that gets to 15, you're going to dispel all buffs, gain bonus turns, and then on those bonus turns, you will have death mark applying that first attack. Oh, I believe it's the first attack. All right, going into the final wave, let's see how we get going. I kind of actually want to focus on Savage. I just want to get rid of him at the start. I want the extra defense that we can get on that IG-90. Just about surviving that hit, but then Savage comes in and be's a bit of a douche. Alright, let's see though. Can we... I'm just going to put aeroplane mode on. I'm just going to see if we can still beat this Maul. Beat him once. Yeah, okay. So you can totally beat that twice. You can get through Gear 12 without having Maul in the team. Yes, you need a little bit of RNG, a little bit of luck, and some proper modding and a proper approach, but it does work quite well. IG-90 lead seems to be the most efficient one here after I've done a little bit of testing. Now let's show what it looks like when you throw in Maul. Okay then, with Maul, my Maul is not particularly special. Like I said, Gear 10, he's missing a bunch of abilities. I might as well increase these. I don't really want to apply things like Zetas. I want to try and keep it relatively accessible, but anything that's not an Omega I think is fair game. Until the first time Maul has defeated enemies, dark side can't be revived. If there's at least one active ally at the start of each turn, mark the health. I might do that actually. I'll put that one Omicron on Maul. Omega. Now, you will earn that Omega back just for beating this first tier, so let's not get too crazy about things. I'm going to focus down on Chewbacca again. Felt like that was a better way to go than trying to go all in on her. Oh, that's brilliant though. That's wonderful. AoE, get rid of everybody. Love to see it. Alright, okay. That's so much easier. Yeah, having Maul in there just for an additional bit of damage, a little bit of extra control, really does go a very long way. Yeah, we can do the first special over here, put some bleed out. Let's just get rid of these units now. I'm going to do a basic. She'll double tap on a basic if the enemy has got debuffs. That makes it really easy for us to chew through them. I don't like that marked on my Asajj though. And as you can see, the first time each encounter, that Maul over here uses his basic, he's going to apply Fracture. And that Fracture is just going to lock down one unit. It's really, really useful. Makes a huge difference in these era battles because it just gives you that level of control, lets you control the amount of incoming damage that you receive. Alrighty then, let's do an AoE here just to cleanse off that Foresight. Then I'm going to save that special because I want to save the specials where I can for Wave 4, where we get to fight off against the Savage and the Maul. So let's just keep going basics over here. Oh, Vader taking all of his bonus turns. Love to see it. Good job, Vader. Vader just becomes an animal when his vengeance stacks max out. Okay, cool. So I believe this one over here, if there are debuffs on us, we are going to stack damage, but we can't dispel anything right now. I'm just going to go ahead, mark down Savage because I do want to get rid of him. I don't want him to come around and do that big hit and get an insta-kill off, you know what I mean? So let's get some AoE damage going. Let's dispel some buffs. Oh my lord, Vader, what did you eat for breakfast? That didn't happen last time, that's for sure. Okay, I was not anticipating that. So yeah, that bottom tier, totally doable at 3-star Gear 12 units, no Zetas, hardly any Ommis, you don't even need Maul. Now if we're to go further than that, it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult. But we'll go in and we'll test the waters. We'll see, is there anything possible here? I doubt we make much progress here. I doubt we make much progress because the enemies would have increased in difficulty. It will be a little bit harder. You already saw how they dodged the attacks there. Not an ideal scenario. If I can get round to a turn before she stealths, that would be great. Alright. I don't think we've got the damage output here right now. The first wave, I know I say this all the time, but the first wave is really where all of the focus should be. It's where the damage is, it's where the problems lie. If you can chew through the first wave, generally speaking, you're gonna be okay. Let's see, we've got some debuffs, so let's raise up our damage. We've got a lovely stun over there on Princess Leia as well. Vader just comes in. Vader is such a hard carry in this event. His damage output is just enormous. All right, okay. Maul is actually saving us with that direct focus. I do wish it would go on someone else, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and do an AoE. Get that marked. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to use the AoE here. I think we should be able to cycle round. If you've got the Zetas and stuff like that on that ability, you should be able to, like, fear and things like that, I believe, which does make it significantly more powerful. They've got pretty decent health recovery, truth be told. They've got some good health steal going on. Let's fracture this one. Wonderful. She's got some speed down, so let's try and dispel that. Wonderful. I'm not liking how low health my Asajj is right now. Really not liking that. Okay, let's go ahead and use that first special on Scout Trooper, see if we can get rid of the Scout Trooper. That would be rather nice. Yeah, we'll focus down on Yoda and Chewie. The AoE should... Are we going to have a game crash here? That was a weird interaction there. IG-90 has only just used his abilities there. Alright, okay, so we managed to clear through that phase. Wave 3 really is quite easy. Alrighty, I'm going to just go for a big old hit on Savage. Good night, Savage. Oh my lord, Vader is just amazing. Vader is my guy. So even here, Gear 12 units, you can do the first 2 tiers, 3-starred if you have Maul. Probably a lot harder if you don't have Maul, I will be honest. I might as well test to see if we can get through tier 3. Nothing harm, no harm can come of it. Ah, they are relicked now. That could absolutely cause us some concerns. They are definitely relic right now. Okay, well, I'm going to use this, just get the increased defense. We do want to try and just max out the amount of damage that we're doing. It's not looking pretty right now, though, I will be honest, because right now, they are absolutely destroying my Asajj. And they've killed our Maul once. Yeah, no, okay. This is probably where the soft cutoff limit is. Probably would need to invest a little bit more, maybe get up into relics in order to beat this tier. Especially if you've not got Maul running. So what are the actual rewards from this one? You can get 10 to 15 shards and some, you know, some nominal gear. That would be quite useful. If you get some Kyrotech, that would be great. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this video was useful to you. If it was, please do leave me a like in the comment section down below and let me know what else I can do to help out in the community. I know people get annoyed when I don't show the free-to-play things, guys. I have a free-to-play account. I only have so much time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.